Good afternoon, my lovely people. Today is Masterclass Friday. And as you can see, we are going to go over the drama cycle here. And part of the drama cycle is part of our little tidbit at the top that got you here. Finding presence is what we are ultimately doing through our last couple of master classes, which we decided to define what the new baseline, where we would do most of our reflection, is going to start coming from. And also, then we were looking at breaking free of our emotions, and we learned about gestalts and why that is a part of this cycle as well. So we're going to go over how we think that we're doing the grieving process. We think that we're processing our emotions. We've done other therapies. Why is this stuff not going away? Why are we getting sucked into the same patterns over and over again? So not only are we going to go over the drama cycle, but we're going to flip it on its head and we're going to go into creating a creator mindset. So before we dig in, if you've already heard of the drama cycle, do you know which category of these 3 points that you might fit in currently? If you do, if you'll go ahead and drop that down into the comments for me. The greatest thing about the drama cycle is I want to give you the epiphany moment that would be at the end, in the beginning, so that you can see this in a different way already as being a part of this group and having our empowering conversations. And that is, everyone in this cycle in itself, the drama cycle, is competing to be the best at the drama cycle. Yes, drama cycle absorbs into your entire life. So yeah, you think you're competing to be better at life yourself, but you're really just competing to see if you can master the drama cycle, when there's an entire different cycle that you may not already know about. So here we go. Nope, help if I'm on the right screen here. Drama cycle. Here's what it looks like. Someone who is in one of the categories of the drama cycle is the person who always wants to be right. The other one always lives in fear and stress. And the other one is just here to blame anyone, everyone, or themselves on everything else. Here's what the victim cycle would look like. The victim cycle would look like a victim that just can't. They can't do it. It would look like someone who's always hurt. Things are always happening to them that are out of their control. So then they turn into the blaming game. It's out of my control in my current mindset, therefore I'm going to blame and blame and blame. Then we then turn around and start projecting into being this hero, the hero that rescues everybody else, the hero that knows because they've been there. So they start to come along and say, it's going to be okay, and I'm going to do it for you. And that helps them feel better about themselves until it is a cycle and it will continue to keep happening. So that hero then, as defined in our new mindset of already knowing what the ultimate end result is here, that a hero is just a temporary relief giver. He knows the hurt and he wants to protect everyone else so they don't hurt like him. But they solve the problem for you and then they seek value for doing so. And it doesn't teach them how to solve their own problem. You know, you can give man fish or you can teach him how to fish. So when you get overwhelmed and exhausted, you turn into a villain because you didn't get the value that you think is owed to you because you already gave out something else. So therefore you start hurting people, and hurt people hurt people. So that cycle continues to run and run and run. And the cycle runs as us doing negative talk. Either we're projecting it at others, trying to perfect them, or we're doing it so that we can try to protect ourselves from the judgments that we may feel them having towards us. And then that's when you start to realize that you are in this victim cycle. The victim is the person who is the result of their life, like we talked about. They always feel powerless. They are so codependent into this cycle, they don't even know the cycle exists. They only know that it is their life. And everyone's just competing to be the worst victim. So, as promised, we're going to create a new cycle today. We're going to start taking responsibility. And taking responsibility now turns our hero into the coach. You can coach yourself. That's why you're here to this group, to start learning all of the different techniques I can possibly give you so that you can start doing so. You can start seeing all of the actual possibilities that are everywhere. And you can remind other people of that too, and it's okay. Because when you're a coach, you're accepting the challenger in you as well. And the challenger is there. The challenger is there as the alternative of that villain. We're not going to be blaming, we're going to be asking specific questions to find out the answers that we need to make a valid, non emotional decision. A decision that will push us forward towards an actual solution, not give us a participation trophy of learning how to stay in a sick cycle. So when you master those two, you then come into the creator. So you have mastered getting out of the victim cycle. You have mastered taking responsibility of your life. You stop complaining and you allow people to just live their own lives too. You allow no more fault kings, no more blaming. It's just the point of whatever happens is there for you to learn a lesson, to file it away, and to use it at a later time as an accomplishment that you made it through because you learned how to challenge it and coach your way through it. That is creating the creator mindset. When you can do these things and you master these things, you have creativity and engagement. You feel totally aligned and you're energized. You have enough fun to do what you need to do, and you have enough energy to do what you really want to do. That's why this is important for me to let you guys know about. Because again, not everyone knows that this is an okay thing because the drama cycle has become the normal. I'm not saying don't help people. I'm saying being able to understand and to recognize where the differences are on what useful help really is. I'll leave you with that TED bet, and I look forward to seeing you at the next Masterclass Friday.